Today, I'll be showing you the crazy secret sea bear that would be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in fish, and all these other crazy valuable fishes that add up to millions of dollars. And if you want to know how to get all of them, make sure you watch this video till the end, because there's these two secrets, including a secret door, that I guarantee you didn't know. So if we want to catch the highest valuable fish, we're going to need the best rods. We're going to need to spawn in the best fish. To see the best valuable fish, you're going to just go to a bestiary and then look at all, and then let it all load in because there's so much fishes in the game. Scroll all the way down because we're looking for exotic fishes. Usually mythicals or exotics are like the most valuable. And scroll down over here. All right, well, we got the glacial sturgeon, sea snake. That one's pretty decent, but we're looking for like the highest of the highest value. So we for sure have the megalodons here. The ancient of serpents really good. I'm not sure why phantom megalodon's not here. I'm pretty sure because it's limited, but we do have a phantom megalodon. It's got to get it to the most valuable. But the megalodons in general are also really valuable, and it's exotic. Ancient depth serpent, that's in the depths, you can still get it. The molten banshee, I have it, but it's not that valuable. I mean, we could check its value later. And as for limited fishes that you can't get anymore, I mean, we got the Nessie here. It's really valuable, not as valuable as a megalodon, but I do have it. Turkey, not so much. North Star serpent, you can't get that anymore, but it is really valuable. And winter's edge, I mean, you can't get this anymore, but the glacier glowfish is all right. You can't forget about the Grand Reef Guardian. That's literally a limited fish, or actually permanent fish that you could get right now. So that's one of them, and it's literally on this island. And for the cryogenic canal, we got the glacial sturgeon. Now, before we get into this, there's a crazy fish that could be coming to fish, and this fish could be literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The rarity is probably going to be similar to a megalodon or a Nessie if it were to come to the game. But first, let me show you the hints and secrets that are making me think it might be this. There's two secret messages on this new island, and one of the secret messages is actually right over here, and this is just in Latin, and it translates to the mother of all monsters. And all that is just a reference to one of the Greek monsters. And the Atlantis update is pretty much just Greek mythology update. You know, we got the Poseidon's rod, which is most likely going to be coming, like Trident 2.0. Atlantis itself is already Greek mythology, and Echidna, which is what that message is referring to, is Greek mythology. This next secret, though, is actually not in the island. It's located a little further. Here it is. It's this island right here. It's a secret unnamed island. It's called Birch Cay. And, well, you just want to go over here, and then there's a secret bunker. Now, you can't open the secret bunker, but there's a secret message here. It's glyphs, and if you try to read it, literally E button pops up, and when you try to read it, it says these glyphs don't seem legible. But if you take a look at it, it's the same glyphs that you can see when you're trying to get the trident rod. So this secret could be a reference to a new rod that's going to be coming in the Atlantis update. And also, all of this could lead to new fishes coming to the Atlantis update, of course. And if it's going to be a crazy expansion, like how usually all the big updates are, it comes with a lot of crazy fishes, like exotics and limited fish, like how the Phantom Megalodon was. Well, long before, literally December 28th, I was DMing this, like, I guess you could say ex-developer or a part developer on Fish. He made the Nessie, and he was sending this picture to Nate, which is the owner of the game, and it's a sea bear from SpongeBob, literally a sea bear. And you can see it's literally modeled right here, and it could be a fish that comes to the game. You can see in the back of this image, you can see the Nessie right there that he modeled for the game, and that's already in the game, and it came in the Halloween event. But sea bear would be really cool. Nate literally said, LMAO, that's awesome. And I was like, yo, that's actually crazy. I want to catch if it's in game. And I told him, is it cool if I show this on video? He says it's not confirmed to be a fish, but if you want, you can show it as idea, feel free, which is what I'm doing right now. It might not be a fish, but Nate did say most likely. But I mean, if you want to, go ahead, man. Obviously, this doesn't mean it's gonna be a fish in Atlantis update, because honestly, it wouldn't really seem or make that much sense if a sea bear comes in Atlantis update, but who knows? All I know is that if a sea bear does come to fish, it's gonna be crazy valuable, similar to the Nessie. One of the most valuable fishes in the game is for sure the Megalodon. Now, the only thing is I have to spawn this thing in, since you have a small chance of spawning it every single day. I can use sundial totems to pass every day early, but it costs me $2,000 each. I mean, if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. I am running low on these though. I have 21 of these currently, and I don't know, sometimes it could cost me like 50 to 100 sundial totems if I'm unlucky, but if I'm lucky, it can only cost me like 1, 2, 3, maybe even 5. Let's hope for a low number so I don't gotta spend that much money, but just in case, I'll buy some more sundial totems. Yeah, $2,000 each. I'll just buy like 50. You know what? Just 100 of those. That's like 200,000 worth. And obviously the Megalodon's not worth 200,000 unless I get a crazy mutated one. But come on, just spawn in a Meg. Once it does spawn though, it should be an ancient isle. So I guess I'll just wait there till it spawns. Let's go. We got it to spawn. That actually didn't take me that many sundial totems. I'm not gonna lie. That was really good. Here, I'll use a developer rod as well to catch this Meg. And I just gotta find it. It should be somewhere behind ancient isle. I should see like a huge storm. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I'll increase the server luck a little bit as well so I can catch it without this Meg running away. I don't want to risk it because it does cost me a lot of sundial totems for this. I actually use so less sundials. I think this is actually a profit after I catch this, because if I catch it and sell it, it'll literally be profit considering how expensive this fish is. You can see this developer rod's pretty OP. Like, look at the control on this. The bar is insanely big. It makes it almost impossible to catch a fish. Man, this 4x luck doesn't look like it's helping, dude. Oh, you know what? I know why. I'm not using the correct bait. I gotta use a shark head bait. Yeah, I got 80 of these. That should be enough. I'm gonna have to start clicking, but only 2 shakes and we'll be fine. There's also a blizzard going on, so I am gonna get most likely a blighten mutation of this Megalodon. That would make it, I believe, a 3x, which is really good. Unless I get super lucky and I could get like an even better mutation. Now, who knows? Maybe like a mythical. That's like a 4.5x or a 4x. Forget it, bro. I'm doing 8x luck. I'm spending the Robux for this. I think they've raised the prices back up for this, dude. I remember it got a lot cheaper, and then for whatever reason, they put it back to 400 Robux. Like, why? Oh, there we go. We finally got the Megalodon. Okay, I have the dev rod. Let's get this with the perfect catch. It shouldn't be that hard with this crazy... Oh, gosh, dang it. I messed it up. Man, I thought it would be really easy because the bar size is just massive, but the resilience is pretty bad, which makes it harder because this thing just moves around so much. I could for sure catch it. It's just not a perfect catch now. Yeah, if I didn't have that one mess up, it literally would have been perfect. It's fine though, boys. Let's hope we got a crazy mutation and also a good weight, because weight and mutation is really what's gonna make this thing valuable. All right, nice. Catch that thing. I won't be able to tell from here. I can only tell after I catch it. So there we go. We got the Meg. I got Blighten Salmon, but if I got a Blighten Salmon, did I get a Blighten Megalodon? No, I got a regular Megalodon. Dang it. It's fine, guys. We can still appraise that, so no worries. And I also already have a sparkling, shiny, big mythical Phantom Megalodon. And in case you guys are wondering, my highest weight Megalodon, that's this giant abyssal Phantom Megalodon. I'll show you guys the values on these because the Phantom Megalodon is the most valuable Megalodon you could get. Now let's catch the new mythical, and that's in this new island here. This one's really easy to get. Like right there, it's got legendary, dude. And that was with the shark head bait, which isn't even the preferred luck for this. The preferred luck for the new mythical should be truffle worm. It's also going to be a minus 75%. It's going to be annoying to catch, but the truffle worm should have it easier so I can at least reel it in. There it is. First try, we got the mythical. Look how easy that is. All right, this one, I can either catch it really good, like a good size. I could get a really good mutation, like Blightened. And I could get sparkling or shiny, but it doesn't look like this one's sparkling or shiny. You can tell from the bar, and it doesn't have any sparkles. Anyway, there it is. It's 48 kg, not bad, but I don't really care because I'm going to be appraising it anyway. Well, I need to get the ancient death serpent and the other fish in the northern expedition. So I guess let's do the death serpent, and then I'll go to northern expedition, since death serpent is a little harder. First off, let's hope there's a strange whirlpool somewhere here so I could actually go to the depths. I couldn't find a strange whirlpool, so we're just going to do the northern expedition. And obviously I don't want to climb this entire mountain, so we're just going to do the glitch. Just go up over here, climb all the way up. This is so OP. The best northern expedition glitch for sure. So if at any time this mountain does get any sort of update, well, I could just climb it like this. I don't know. The developers haven't fixed that yet or changed it so we couldn't do it. So I guess they're just going to keep it the whole time. Let's hope they do, because I love this. It saves so much time. We're almost up. Oh yeah, I need my advanced glider too. We're sure going to be needing that. All right, this honestly should be high enough so we can start gliding down this way till we find that bridge we wanted to. There it is. This is where we need to be. And this is where we get the glacial sturgeon, which is a really valuable fish too, and also a really good grinding method. So right over here, let's start fishing till we get it. I actually forgot what this fish likes, but I could go check. Oh, I got it right here, and the bait that it likes is truffle worm, which is the one I'm using, and I literally got it on my third try, so awesome. All right, third try, got it right there. 265 kg, not bad, and a whole lot of XP. Now, I do need this strange whirlpool to spawn, so I could go to depths and catch an ancient depth serpent. It is being pretty annoying, though, and there's not really a way to spawn in strange whirlpools. I mean, I could just keep skipping skipping the day with my sundial totems. That's for some reason not popping up in my inventory now. It glitched. But I could just keep using these. It's probably not going to help, but I guess just in case. All right, so now that I'm in vertigo, we just got to head over to the depths, and I'll just keep using my sundial totems for nighttime. And every nighttime, we have a chance for the darkness event to spawn, which spawns in the ancient depth serpent. It's similar to the Megalodon, but a lot more common, usually if my luck is fine, but we'll see what happens. All right, so here we are, and every time it becomes nighttime, whenever it becomes a lot more darker than usual, that means the event's on. Like right now, this is just normal nighttime, and I'll just keep switching it till it becomes like crazy dark. Once it is, that means the ancient depth serpent spawned, and you gotta look for a golden whirlpool, and then that's where you fish. Bro, no way I got a Megalodon to spawn, but not this ancient depth serpent. This is usually not this rare, bro. I'm spending so many sundials on this. I'm low-key thinking about just swapping servers because the servers are so unlucky. All right, chat. I went through like 100 sundial totems, a lot of days without sundial totems, just in case if sundial totems don't spawn them in. And on top of that, it's 5:30 a.m. and I haven't slept yet. So let's pretend I caught it. I caught it in a lot of videos, and I already have a lot of ancient depth serpents. So let's go over all the most valuable ones and see which exotic is actually the best. Oh man, I've been in the depths for way too long. Take me out of here. All right, so we could do a lot of the tests and see what they're valued without selling them, just with the appraiser. First off, with the Megalodon, the best one I have right now is a sparkling shiny big mythical phantom Megalodon. Even though it's not the highest weight, it's still my best. Also compared to my highest weight Megalodon, just to show you guys the difference, because my highest weight is a giant phantom abyssal Megalodon, and this one's a sparkling shiny big mythical phantom Megalodon. So the size difference isn't that crazy, and on top of that, this is a sparkling shiny, which multiplies it by a lot. So this one right here, they're both phantoms, by the way, which are the limited versions, the most valuable Megalodons. This one's 493,000, and then the giant abyssal, which is a whole lot more heavier, is worth 191,000. You can see it's like 300,000 off. There's a big difference with that. So for sure, this is probably gonna be my first ranking. I'll keep that right here at number 1 in my slot, since it's like 500k. And then we do have the ancient depth serpent. This is also exotic, and the best ancient depth serpent I have is either a sparkling shiny giant non-mutated, or it's a sparkling shiny big abyssal. Let's first see the sparkling shiny big abyssal, because I honestly think this is a lot more valuable. This one is 104k, and the sparkling shiny giant is 56,000. Okay, what about a big aurora? Because aurora is a crazy mutation, and that one is 66,000. Not bad. That literally matches a sparkling shiny giant. All right, so I'll place this one at number 2 then. It's at 100k. And then for the newer fish, the Grand Reef Guardian, I have a lot of different types. So I got like heavenlies over here, and I don't want to appraise them since it'll lose its mutation, but I do have a 67 kg heavenly. I have some nuclears as well. Heavenly is a lot more valuable, a lot more multiplier, and this is my highest heavenly that I have, the highest kg. So this thing, let's see what it's valued at. This thing alone is 29,000, dude, and it's a mythical. It's not even exotic or anything. That's pretty good. And then of course we got the glacial sturgeon. This one I have a crazy one, bro. I got a sparkling shiny big glacial sturgeon mythical. This one's 839.2 kg. I actually have 2 of them. I think someone gave it to me on live stream. This thing is worth 180,000. That literally beats my shiny big abyssal ancient depth serpent. So we'll place that at number 2. And then one of the fishes I can't get anymore is a North Star serpent, but this is a crazy valuable fish. I do have one as a decent mutation too. I got one as a sparkling big abyssal, a sparkling shiny big lunar. I do also have minty and festive, which are really good, but it's not as high as a lunar mutation. So let's see how much this thing sells for. 207,000, bro. That takes my number 2 spot actually. And then this one right over here is a sparkling big abyssal. That's 180,000, almost, but this still takes my number 2 spot. Then the glacial sturgeons for sure 3, and then the ancient depth serpents now 4. You guys see how crazy these mythicals are, even though they're not even exotic? Oh, dude, I can't forget about the spectral serpent. The spectral serpent have a shiny sparkling big mythical. This thing right over here, let's see how much this thing's worth. I think like 200k, 221. That takes my number 2 spot again, bro. Oh man, all these fishes are really fighting for the number 2 spot. That just shows you how crazy the Megalodon is. One of the exotics I missed was a molten banshee. Now this one, I don't think I have it as a crazy mutation or anything. And on top of that, do I even have it in my inventory? Molten banshee? No, I don't. It's not even a crazy valuable fish anyway that doesn't really even deserve any of these spots. So, I'll go through my best share again and see if I'm missing anything else. We do have the Mosasaurus. Now, Mosasaurus have a lot of different variants, like big greedy, big nuclear, sparkling shiny, a lot of sparkling shinies, heavenly, and all that. So let's first see big nuclear. Nuclear is already a 4x, and on top of that, this is a big. That's 35k. And then we got a sparkling shiny Mosasaurus. I want to get it as a highest weight as well. So the highest weight sparkling shiny that I have is almost 14,000 kg. That one's 25,000. I just gotta keep running through all these to see the best one. This one here is heavenly, 33,000. Not bad. Big greedy, 31,000. Yeah, I think my big nuclear takes a spot then at 35k. That one's actually better than my Grand Reef, so that'll take the number 6 spot. This right here is another limited fish. It's a glowfish that was like one of the first limited fish. It's a sparkling shiny big mythical. So this one right over here, let's see how much this thing is worth. Tell me the price. And this one's 41,000. That beats the Mosasaurus. That takes number 6 spot then. And then I guess I'll call it at that, because nothing else is really gonna beat anything over 100k. So number 1 spot for sure goes to sparkling shiny big mythical phantom Megalodon, which is insane at $500,000, bro. It's actually crazy how much value this fish has. And then number 2 goes to the sparkling shiny big mythical spectral serpent. Obviously, a lot of other Megalodons would take the number 2 spot, but we're just counting it as the type of fish. So phantom Megalodon will count as just a Megalodon. You can also see how big this fish is. And then number 3 goes to a North Star serpent. And my glacial sturgeon. It's pretty crazy because this is literally just a mythical. And then the ancient death serpent. And then we got the glacier glowfish, the big nuclear Mosasaurus I can barely see, and then the Grand Reef Guardian as a heavenly. I'm sure this would take a higher spot if I have it as a sparkling shiny heavenly big, but that's very difficult to get. But anyway, that's what I have currently. A crazy valuable inventory. If I want to add all this up, it would add up to around 1.5 million. That's almost $2 million worth of fish just from these 9 fishes I have, because I have 2 of these glacial sturgeons. Anyway, I find that pretty insane. If I had a lot more of these phantom Megalodons, it would be even more, obviously. 500k each is absolutely insane. I know that they're being duped, so just in case you see a lot of them going around, that's probably why. Anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Good luck on catching it, and let's hope the sea bear comes to fish. Peace.